You can't have the cake and eat it too. You said to me when I wholeheartedly dreamt of baking one. You broke my dream like a glass just by words when I could have shone bright like a sun. I still dreamt of that cake, but you pulled me down. It was easy for you to tell me it's not possible. Maybe you were not enough capable. You knew I had it in me, but you wanted to make sure I believe I can't have the cake and eat it too. You saw me walk on water and said, it's because I can't swim. Oh, she's gone so fat. Maybe she needs to go to the gym. You saw me buy that luxurious car and said, now the show off is going too far. With each step I took ahead, your criticism stuck to my head. I wanted to turn around and tell you, maybe you can bake the cake, but you don't want to. The higher I grow, the more you burn. Maybe I'll come and say a hi. Oh dear, I have waited years till the tables turn. I remember you hurting me once, how my heart bled and eyes turned red. That is when I decided I would be there on top of the mountain. But wouldn't you cry with jealousy instead? When my life events are a piece of gossip for you, so much so you talk and think about me, while the cookies you bake are 50, 100 or 22. Till then, I keep doing what I do good, enjoying, celebrating, setting the mood. Finally, I learned to bake the cake. Not one, but two. One for me and one for you. Now that I have also learned, haters gonna hate, bakers gonna bake. And I'm here to tell you, you can have the cake and eat it too. Hey guys, this is Prithvi Sawant and welcome back to Prithvi Talks. Trust me when I say this, I love my haters, don't you? You'll never meet a hater that motivates you. This immense satisfaction a hater or a naysayer gets when they try to put you down is commendable. Well, it's time we show them and ourselves first. We are also way too capable. Ever thought about it? If you ever happen to bump into any of your old haters, what kind of conversation would you have with them? Isn't it funny or satisfying when you see or suddenly bump into a hater who has always loved to look down upon you, and you see them at a point in life where they are still there, but your progress just skyrocketed from where you had begun? If you don't have any haters, maybe you are a people pleaser or pretending to be a likable individual. If you have a lot or one or two, maybe you are doing something really amazing in life, and hence you are grabbing those eyeballs. On top of everything, if you don't want any, just do nothing. Just exist. But is that what you are living this life for? It's easy to say, I don't care what people think. It doesn't happen that way. Also, it sounds wrong to think I care a lot about what everyone has to say. It's basically about having your own set of people who pull you up, who motivate you. Because being self motivated all the time is nearly next to impossible. Dealing with haters can be a task. But isn't that what we do with all the important people in life? We deal with them, right? And yeah, haters are important, aren't they? Even gods had haters. And trust me, it's healthy to have criticism around. It just depends on you how you handle it. Let's decode a constructive mechanism to deal with them. The first step towards it is listen and consume. Words do affect badly, right? It might hurt at the first go for what you have heard from them that has torn you down into bits and pieces. But can you do anything about it now? No. You heard it. Now you better consume it. This so and so person hates you, or maybe is just plain jealous of you. This type of dealing mechanism has more to do with dealing with your own self than trying to understand your beloved hater. Haters don't hate you. In fact, I must say, they are your secret obsessive admirers. They notice everything about you. They study you, sometimes even more than your lovers. In reality, they are just projecting their inner insecurities when they say that they hate you. One of the books of Robin Sharma quotes, "Great poetry terrifies the herd." You know you are winning when you attract some haters and naysayers. You know why? Because it literally terrifies them, it scares them. Because their foundation is actually based on their beliefs, which apparently don't allow them to fly sky high. But when they see you doing so, obviously they are slightly shaken. I recently conducted an online poll where I had asked, "Do we need haters in our lives?" None voted for a no. Got a tremendous response for a big yes. And I wasn't surprised either. Are these naysayers so important to us? But why? Let's dive a little deeper on this thought. J.K. Rowling, the famous author of Harry Potter, once said, "For some to love you, some must loathe you." Which means that as humans, for you to get lovers, you need to have some haters too. It's as simple as if there's a bright day, there's also dark. For you, me, everyone, it's easy to get hurt by what our critics have to say. And these critics can be anybody, your friends, family, relatives, co workers, or maybe the people you don't even know. But don't forget, it also gives you that push to achieve what you have already decided for. Maybe the push that you required is this. As per the laws of nature, you succeed when you have two forces acting in opposite direction. One in the positive direction and the other that pulls you back. That is where your real character develops. And you get to know which direction to put more strength and attention to. Have you ever seen how the slingshot works? जैसे गुलेल से किसी चीज पर निशाना लगाना हो तो उसे सबसे पहले पीछे खींचा जाता है. जितना खींचो उतना ही निशाना सही और तेज लगता है. Remember, whenever you are about to do some magic in life, there's always going to be a negative force, a strong one that pulls you back. The minute you recollect those words, "Oh, come on, you can't do it," or "Oh, how can anybody do it? You? No way." A sudden surge of energy that flows right from the bottom to strike that chord right in the center of your brain is nothing but your will. That's telling you to go out there, smash that goal, and show it to them. This is how it's done, you. The second step of this mechanism is accept yourself. Yes, you heard that right. Haters will broadcast your failure, but only whisper your success. You'll never see a hater being happy at your success. Instead, they would laugh out loud when you fall. In all this, your focus has totally shifted to what they think. How about focusing on you, your strengths, your skills? It's hard sometimes, but you need to get secured with yourself. And if you don't work on self, how are they going to get those pointers to admire you even more? Let's look at them this way. Haters are your admirers, just wearing a negative mask. If you are going to let them into your sphere, it's going to destroy you. And that is what they exactly want. You eventually give away your power by being affected by the negativity these haters and naysayers bring onto you. Do not, I repeat, do not surrender. Don't give up on your power in front of them. So, you basically get to decide whether you want to give them that power or you want to hold on to yours. Here's what you can do: accept yourself. When you accept yourself, you build a strong shield around you, so thick, so tall, that not even a single negative vibe can reach you. You have to be self assured and love yourself first. Don't be in a rush to do something just to show them. Are you doing it to show them? Are you so weak inside that you need a negative pullback of a naysayer to achieve your goals? Or you really want to do it for yourself? I'm just asking you to shift your focus. Now, since they are already doing this wonderful job of criticizing you at each step, you don't go doing the same for them. That is not your job. Your job is to fly and enjoy the sky. Maybe also watching them from the top. Or how about also waving at them from that height? Criticism and hatred go hand in hand, and it's going to be there at each step of your life. So rather than completely throwing away the lemons they throw at you, try and work on your skills to prepare a damn good lemonade. The last and the best part of this mechanism is express gratitude and forgive them. Understand, they are not at fault here. They don't have what you have. And that solely being a reason is totally justified to be jealous, I believe. They just secretly wish to be like you, and their failure to reach where you are right now in life comes out in the form of hatred towards you. At times, you can actually feel the angst against you. But it's really not against you, it's their fight within themselves. In fact, they are the most insecure beings on earth. A hater would keep hating you until either they want to know how you did it, or they would trouble themselves more sulking about how on earth could you just do it. As they say, हमें दुनिया वैसी ही नजर आती है जैसे हम खुद होते हैं. People are often aware of their own limitations, but since they can't be frustrated on themselves all the time, they find out a target to punch at all. Sadly or fortunately, it happens to be you. They don't understand that their energy being consumed on the negativity and the time they put in obsessing you and your moves, they could have or can actually utilize their time and energy into doing something constructive for their own good by focusing on their own strengths. But no, they choose to focus on you. How on earth are they going to succeed in life with whatever parameters they have set for themselves, even if they look at you as a competition? Hence, if I ever bump into a hater, the only kind of conversation I would prefer to have with them is that of empathy. Yes, empathize with them. They are just disturbed within themselves. They want to be heard. Some people are very good at covering the burns of jealousy and angst by being sweet and sugar coated, and yet might successfully taunt you like a pinprick out of nowhere, while some cannot hide their feelings, and it comes out so prominently in their words, in their actions, through their body language at times. They are just too true to be in face. Have you ever met a happy hater? No, right? That's because their insecurities with themselves are at that paramount from where returning seems difficult. I won't say impossible, it's just that they don't even want to try to focus on strengths or work on themselves. But here's what we can do with them, for them. Have a great sit down with them and just talk. Talk everything. That is where you'll know the deep cause of their hatred. Sometimes, trying to know a person can solve a hell lot of problems, mentally and emotionally both. Maybe you can empathize with them or have a conversation full of understanding with ears open and heart too. And it's always good to make peace than be at war with self or with anybody. Next time you meet a hater, don't rub shoulders off with them. Just go out there and give them a nice warm hug or a nice greeting with that welcoming smile. Let your aura shine so bright that they forget they actually hate you. Instead, they should just stand still looking at you awestruck in utter admiration. Eventually, just forgive them. And that one move is more than enough to tell that you are a bigger person here. And be nice. They say, when life gives you lemons, make a lemonade. But what do you do when life gives you haters? Well, call them to this shack, get 2 glasses of lemonade, and sip it with them. Or maybe just offer a cake. While I leave you on that thought, happy living people, take care.